I want to tell you something I used to get wrong about the past. I used to think it was a place I had to escape, a room I needed to lock and throw away the key. I thought healing meant erasing it completely, pretending it never happened. But the past doesn't vanish. It's woven into the fabric of who we are. Trying to cut it out only leaves a hole. The real shift, the one that brought me peace, was realizing it doesn't have to be a weight. It loosens. It gets lighter. So why do I hold on so tight? Why do we grip these heavy memories until our knuckles turn white? I've learned there are a few powerful, very human reasons. First, my brain craves certainty. It's a survival mechanism. The future is a blank page, which can feel terrifying. The past, however painful, is a story that's already written. Even if yesterday wasn't good, it was known. There's a strange comfort in that predictability. My mind prefers the familiar ache of a past hurt to the unknown possibilities of tomorrow. It's like choosing to stay in a cold, drafty room simply because you know where all the furniture is. Second, pain creates stories, and these stories become our identity. I mess up, people leave, I'm not enough. Those stories start feeling like identity. We become the one who was left, or the one who failed at that big project. We wear these narratives like a name tag, and letting go of the story can feel like we don't know who we are without it. Third, there's unfinished business. Apologies never said, answers never given. My mind keeps the tab open, hoping for closure. It replays conversations, searching for a different outcome, a final word that will finally let the story rest. But often, that closure never comes from the outside. And finally, letting go is hard because loss feels like losing a piece of myself, or betraying who I was. Even painful memories are part of our journey. To let them go can feel like we're dishonoring the person who survived that experience. It feels like saying, "That didn't matter." But here's the twist. I'm not the moment that hurt me. I am not the mistake, the heartbreak, or the failure. I'm the meaning I choose next. I am the wisdom I gather from the ashes. That realization changes everything. It gives the power back to you. So, how do we do it? How do we loosen that grip? Let me make this simple with 5 relief steps. These are not magic wands, but gentle, practical tools that have helped me find my footing again and again. Step 1. Name the hook. The first step is always awareness. Our minds get caught in loops, replaying the same scene over and over. The hook is the specific memory, feeling, or story that has you snagged. Instead of just feeling the anxiety or sadness, give it a name. Say it out loud or to yourself. I'm replaying the breakup. I'm stuck on that mistake I made at work. I'm feeling the sting of that critical comment. When I label it, I shrink it. Naming it creates a small space between you and the feeling. It turns a big, overwhelming fog into a single, observable cloud. You are no longer lost inside the storm. You are the observer watching it pass. Let's try it. Take a quiet breath. What's the hook for you right now? Just notice it. Name it gently. Step 2. Separate fact from story. This is where we become detectives of our own minds. Our pain doesn't usually come from the raw facts of what happened, but from the story we tell ourselves about those facts. So, take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. In one column, write what happened. Stick to the bare, objective facts that a camera would have recorded. For example, my partner said, "I don't think this is working anymore." That's a fact. In the other column, write the story I'm telling myself. This is where the emotion lives. They never loved me. I'm unlovable. I'll be alone forever. It was all my fault. See the difference? Most pain lives in the second column. The story is what keeps the wound open. By separating them, you see that the story is not the truth. It's a narrative, and narratives can be rewritten. Step 3. Give the past a job. Instead of letting a memory be a source of random pain that ambushes you, assign it a purpose. Treat it not as an enemy, but as a messenger that has something to teach you. Ask the memory directly, what lesson do you want me to carry, and what weight can I set down? For example, a past failure might have the job of teaching you resilience. A past heartbreak might have the job of teaching you about your own needs in a relationship. Once you identify the lesson, you can consciously decide to keep it. Thank the memory for its teaching. Then give yourself permission to release the rest, the shame, the regret, the endless replaying. Keep the lesson, drop the punishment. A simple mantra can help here. I accept the lesson, and I release the weight. Step 4. Close the loop without the person. So much of our clinging comes from that unfinished business, the things we wish we had said or heard. But you don't need the other person to find closure. You can give it to yourself. Write the unsent letter. This is a powerful ritual. Get it all out on paper. The anger, the hurt, the questions, the forgiveness. Say what you wish you'd said. Ask the questions you never got to ask. Forgive them or don't. Forgive yourself. The goal isn't to send it. The goal is to externalize the thoughts swirling in your head. Once you're done, the release is in the ritual. You can delete the file, burn a copy safely, or fold it into a book you love. This act symbolizes that the conversation is complete. You are setting a boundary with the past, declaring that you are no longer waiting for an answer. Step 5. Re-anchor in the present body. When the mind is lost in the past, the body is always in the now. Bringing your attention back to your physical self is the fastest way to ground yourself in the present moment. The 4-7-8 breath is a wonderful tool for this. It calms the nervous system almost immediately. Let's do one together. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for a count of 7. And exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. You can also take a slow walk, paying attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground, or just a cold splash of water on your face. These simple sensory acts interrupt the mental loop. The body reminds the mind it's safe now. The threat from the past is over. You are here, in this moment, and you are okay. Now here's the open secret. Letting go isn't a one-time event. It's not a finish line you cross. It's a daily allowance, a practice of gentle release. Some days a teaspoon, some days a bucket. On good days, you might release a whole wave of old hurt. On other days, just letting go of one small, nagging thought is a victory. The amount doesn't matter as much as the consistency. If I can carry a little less today than yesterday, I'm moving on. Progress isn't a straight line. It's a gradual lightening of the load. And when the past knocks again, because it will, I don't fight it. I don't slam the door in its face. I greet it calmly. I say, "Ah, there you are again." I name the hook. I take the lesson it's offering me, the one I've assigned it, and then I let the rest keep walking. I don't have to invite it in for tea. I acknowledge it, and then I gently return my focus to the present. That's how the future finds room, not by erasing the past, but by making peace with it, one gentle breath at a time. Dawn light slowly brightens over water and sky. Gentle dissolve to leaves moving in a breeze. You've named the hook. Separated fact from story. Gave the past a job. Closed the loop and re-anchored in your body. 5 simple moves. Not to erase what was, but to carry it differently. Slow dissolve to a hand closing a journal. Soft sunrise flare across the page. Let's take 2 calm breaths together. On-screen text. Breathe in, hold, exhale. In through the nose, hold, and exhale slowly. Again. In, hold. and a long, gentle exhale. Slow motion steps along a quiet path, morning light ahead. Imagine tomorrow's you carrying a little less. The same road, but lighter feet. The story still yours, just not your burden. Notice the space that opens when the grip softens. A little ease in the shoulders, a little room in the chest, a little kindness in your inner voice. Gentle dissolve to a door opening into warm morning light. A hand places a small stone down on a ledge. Keep the lesson, release the weight. One gentle breath at a time. Soft strings swell, ambient piano lingers. As the day meets you, return to these steps when the past knocks. Name the hook, tell the truth of the facts, give the memory a job, close the loop, and come home to your breath. Practice a little, daily. Teaspoon or bucket, both count. Slow walk continues. Horizon opens. The journal is set down, a calm palm over heart. You're not the moment that hurt you. You're the meaning you choose next. I'm glad you're here. Take one more easy breath and step forward when you're ready. Visual dissolves to soft morning light. Final on-screen overlay fades in. On-screen text, keep the lesson. Release the weight.